So we gotta figure out our living arrangement because that's gonna be interesting. Good morning, you guys. I'm on my way to go pick up Emma from preschool. I guess Emma has been giving Justin a hard time at preschool pickup. Usually I drop her off and Justin picks her up. She's just going through like another mommy's girl phase. She kind of goes in and out and she ebbs and flows between daddy's girl and mommy's girl. But right now she's in her mommy's girl phase. And he said that every last couple of times he's picked her up that she has like a meltdown when she sees him at the door. So today I was like, I'll just go pick her up because it's a lot of emotions to deal with. And then I think we're gonna grab some lunch on the way home. So she should be really excited today. So I'm cracking up by these worksheets that Emma got sent home today because she is so my daughter. She's obsessed with staying in the lines when it comes to worksheets and stuff like this. And I was the exact same way as a kid. Like everything had to be perfectly lined up. That's probably why I'm still like a control freak, but these are like right on the dots. Did you eat the apples at school finally?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Why not?
She's trying to cut it.
Oh, she has to cut them up first? Do you want to tell everybody what the green apples are called? Do you remember?
Granny mix.
Granny Smith. Is that silly?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Daddy.
You're gonna tell Daddy? She didn't believe me that Granny Smith apples were called Granny Smith apples because that's just silly. Okay, we are home and I wanted to give you guys a little update with the rug situation. If you watched our last video, then you know what I'm talking about. Basically, I was trying to decide if I was gonna keep it or return it, and after talking to Justin, we decided we're gonna keep it. We're not 100% sure if we're gonna keep it in this room, but we really do like the rug. But I think what we're gonna do, and I wanted to do this myself, but I'm literally not strong enough to carry this thing. It is so heavy, and the only place you can lift it from is right here, which is the smallest amount of like leverage. So I have to wait for Justin, unfortunately, to help me with this. But I do think we're gonna move this out because it's just bothering me to have these two like patterns, I guess, right next to each other. Makes the whole room seem kind of smaller. Other than that, I really do like it. And I like having more room on this rug in general, just because the kids love to play in here, build forts, do all their games out here. And this is like a bonus, but if you're a mom, you might understand. It kind of hides like dirt really, really well. And then I'm starting to add a little bit of Halloween decor to like the shelves and stuff. I got this at the Target dollar spot. How cute is this? Like at nighttime, it's all like changing colors and everything. And then I also put some books out here. I don't know if this is like a Halloween thing as much as I just really liked the look. I turned them all around because I thought it looked like, I don't know, neutral, but really cool. And then I did this little DIY skull thing from the Dollar Tree. I just painted them a bunch of fun, like acrylic colors. We don't really have a lot of Halloween decor, so I'm slowly starting to get some stuff and put it up. Also yesterday during nap time, I put together a little like scrapbook for Emma's school photos and sports photos. I saw this from Amy Lou Hawthorne on Instagram and I loved the idea. So I spent yesterday at nap time kind of putting this together for her, and I'm so excited to fill it up as she gets older. I kind of want to put her in another sport here soon because she just loves extracurriculars. Kaylee just put her kids in soccer and she says that they've been loving it. I don't really personally like soccer, so I don't understand it. So I was thinking of giving her like a couple different options. What do your 3-year-olds like to do besides dance? I was thinking like tumbling or gymnastics, just something else to put her in to give her something to do. I think it would be really fun for her. Ooh, maybe t-ball would be fun. Oh yes, hello, hello, I love you, I love you. I also found these Halloween socks in the Target dollar spot. How cute are these? I got some to match with Emma. Side note, before it gets chaotic in here and all the kids wake up in the next like 20 or 30 minutes, I was reading through the comments the other day. Remember when I asked if you guys thought our last baby was gonna be a boy or a girl? And I told you, I feel like we have a 50-50 chance because so far we have had 2 girls and we have had 2 boys. We had Bryn and then we had Emma and then we had twin boys. A couple people were asking me if you can find out the genders of the embryos before you transfer them. So like if I wanted to specifically have a gender, I could like pick it. Or people just assumed that we knew what the gender of the embryos were, which is not true. You can do something called PGS testing testing when you do your IVF cycle, which we did our original IVF cycle back in, what would that have been? 2016. We decided to forego the PGS testing because our doctor told us we didn't probably need it because we were young and healthy. So we do not know the gender of our embryos. And then I know you can possibly like thaw an embryo, PGS test it, and then refreeze it or immediately transfer. I forget exactly how it works. And so a couple of people were asking if we could do that. That way, if we like defrosted an embryo and we wanted it to specifically be a girl or a boy or whatever, we're not gonna do that. It gives the embryos, for multiple reasons, it gives the embryos less of a chance because it like is basically like messing with them. It's not good for the embryos to like thaw them and then test them again. You're supposed to do that like initially. And two, like I really would not want to pick the embryo like gender. I just wouldn't personally want to do that. I loved doing the surprise gender with the boys. I loved not knowing what we were gonna have until we were pregnant. It was what made pregnancy like really exciting for me. Personally, I don't care if you do or don't. It's just not something that Justin or I have ever felt like we would want to do. It's really fun finding out together and it just being a total surprise. So no, not finding out the genders before we transfer them. It will be a complete surprise again. I don't know if we're gonna find out the gender before I give birth again. That's a conversation like probably months down the line. But we're in September now, so September, October, November, 3 months. We're going to start going back to the clinic and figuring out our next cycle. So we gotta figure out our living arrangement because that's gonna be interesting. I was honestly thinking of maybe turning our master bedroom closet into like a mini nursery until we decide what to do, but I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. We've got some time. All right, I'm gonna try and clean up this house as fast as I can before the kids wake up. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is that? Cat. Cat. Oh, that's the cat food. Cat. Cat. Hey, hey. That's not your Nana. Cat. No, not dog. Cat. Cat. Watch this. You guys want to know what their favorite snack in the world is? You guys want another Nana? You want a Nana? You want a Nana? Yes? Say yes. Nana? Yes. What? Nana? Oh, just one. One's for your brother. Okay. Sissy! Sissy's awake. Let's go. Sissy's awake. Come on, come on. Let's go get her. Let's go get Sissy. Go say good morning.
I got a bad dream.
You had a bad dream?
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay? Yeah, you're okay now?
Yeah, and I want you to stay in here.
You want me to stay in here? Make you feel better? Okay.
I want my boots.
Your boots? Okay, go put your boots on. Would that make it better?
Come on, baby.
Oh boy. Come on, boys. So Justin finally finished the kids' table and we're gonna take it inside once it's like completely dried. That's the last coat of polyurethane?
That is, I just did one more final coat on the top.
Sadly, someone got a little chip in the top here, so I don't know, we painted over it and it doesn't match for some reason. Like
because I brushed that part. Like I was sanding off the first polyurethane coat that I did, and I don't know like if the sandpaper like dug at it like on the edge or something, but a little piece of the paint. So then you saw white. I was like, crap! All I can really do, I think, is try and paint over that and then like sand it down to try and blend it, but
for some reason it's not looking as blended.
And it was a new can of paint.
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't the exact color shade.
Color, so maybe it wasn't the exact same shade. So there's those two things. Is I brushed that part on and it's different.
But it still looks good. And honestly, they're probably gonna do much worse than this is that's on it already. I guarantee it'll be covered in crayons and paint and all of that eventually. And then I finished doing the polyurethane coat on the chairs like 2 days ago. So these feel like they're not like sticky at all anymore. So they're probably ready to go in. So once that is completely dry and these are ready to go, we can actually finally take it inside. We just have to rearrange the playroom still. I don't know where it's gonna go. It all depends on where we decide to put the gray dresser. Because I was considering putting that in the playroom, just like on the little half wall.
No,
and
this should go where that is.
I know, that's... I don't know where I'm gonna put the gray dresser. I want it out of the living room, but I don't know where I want it. And we were gonna put in the dining room, but I don't think that's gonna work either. There's just not enough space. But we gotta figure it out, because I really wanna put this in the playroom. The kids will finally have their own like special seating area. Although the boys will probably try and climb in these and fall at some point. Side note, Justin went back inside, but he did such a good job. He finally finished cleaning up in here. He got some of the storage stuff put away up here, so we finally are able to actually park in the garage. Okay, time to get started on dinner. Dinner was so good tonight. I'm about to actually get down to editing for the night though. I've got my drink and my fun little skeleton cup. I got these at TJ Maxx. Came with 4 for like $10.99. Or $9.99. And then as soon as I'm done editing, you guys made me read this book by Colleen Hoover. I think it was called It Ends With Us, and it was really good. And I finished it in like 3 days. So I just bought this one. It's called Verity. It was like her second most highly rated book. So I think I'm gonna start reading this tonight. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.